Welcome to Tenkaichi Industries. Yes, here at Tenkaichi Industries, we bring the fun back into parodies. Actually, no, we actually know how to put fun back into parodies. Welcome to my company, Tenkaichi Industries, because we bring the best out of the worst in some games, but not all the time. So, you're probably wondering what this is. Well, you see, this is something that basically is something very interesting. This is called Game Dev Tycoon. And if you don't know what this is, it's one of those kind of games that was made by Greenheart Games. And you basically live the life of a game developer. And as you can see, this is how it all starts. You basically start off in your own little place, your little hovel, as it were. And it's sort of like my room. Congratulations, you. Oh yeah, I've been playing a little bit online. Well, actually, I played a little bit of the. Of course, it was online, but I played a bit of this earlier, much earlier, and as you can see, I got 3.2 million, 4.1 thousand fans in 2 months, 2 weeks, and 10 years. That's how long I've actually played this game. So, you can actually start off like this, and like I said, you can start off like this, or, maybe you'd want to branch out a little more. So, since I've been busy, well, look, a new office. Congratulations, you've made quite a name for yourself and have saved up a lot of capital. If you want to grow the company further, then moving into a new office is the next step. I found a perfect office situated in this technology part. Would you like to move your company to the next level? Now, if you don't want to, you don't have to, but since I got more than enough money, yeah, why not? Tenkaichi Industries always believe in moving forward in the right direction. So, yeah, let's do that. Dear Tenkaichi Industries, we followed your progress in recent years and would like to extend this formal invitation to participate in the biggest game convention to the planet, Games, also known as G3. Of course, that's a pun to E3, which always happens here in California. Yeah. By having your own company booth at G3, you can gain a lot of fans and hype for your games, and we think your audience would love to see you there. We will contact you legally with booth options. Hope to see you at G3, the G3 committee. So this is my new office. Now that you have a bigger office, you can hire staff and forge a world-class development team to make even better games. And you also train yourself and your staff to improve skills. Okay, yes, let's do that. Yes, of course. To get started, close this message and then click on your character, bring up the training menu. So, we can actually train. We can actually train people to do the following. Because we got more than enough to do the following. So we got staff management. And these are my stats here. I'm level 3 in all of this. Design, technology, speed, and research. Let's see. we need people who don't mind well, we need stat management first. That's something we need. Oh yeah, and a proposition, of course. You can also decrypt messages, and when you do, you can either take up certain things that you can't normally do, like you can normally do, and they're randomized. So let's decrypt this message like so. The special offer. you can play it smart and sabotage if you want to or decline. But I've done blackjack before, so let's play as blackjack. So there you go. So you do that, you gain a little something. It can be dirty or it cannot be dirty. It doesn't matter. Well done, you successfully completed your management course and you're now able to hire your very first employee. Of course, and then you fill the position. Before you can hire someone, you have to advertise the open position, set an advertising budget, and decide how you want to test your applicants. High budget will increase the number of applicants, and the different tests will help find people with the right balance of design and technology skills. It's just like, well, real life. So what we need to do is we need a game demo. Actually, yeah, game demo. Who can do a good game demo? So let's do that. Let's start searching. I mean, it's okay to actually gain some stuff. Yes, Nintendo, yes. The Nintendo is, of course, the parody of Nintendo. And, of course, this is the N64. Just like the, they call it the TS or the TES 64, otherwise known in real life as the Nintendo 64 or the N64. And of course, remember, because it sports 64-bit processors for graphics and audio, and of course, recent years, the Super TES have lost a lot of market share to more modern consoles. Of course, that's what happens because they got to move on. And of course, we all remember that Sony and Nintendo had a fallout because they wanted to, they had differences of opinions on how they want to do a CD-ROM based system. So let's see, we got Samuel Wilkins, who's good on, well, speed is meh. And then we got level 2. Yeah, let's get a level 1. We need a level 1. So now we can research medium games. The company which is known for such games as Gremlio, Young Master 2, and The Legend of Misaki has reportedly operated out of a garage until now. Yeah, that's how you start. You start in the garage, then you move up the ladder. One of the many fans of Gremlio, Young Master 2 commented, I can't believe that they didn't have a proper office until now. And though those games were created by only one person, so much better than Action. What's that game? Action. I can't name it. That which will not be named, that which won't be named. Action 52. Action Booty Cat. I'm really looking forward to their games. Yeah, sure you are. That's okay. Bungie. Yeah, of course. Because they can't prove a damn thing. Sir, we need you to do the following. Welcome aboard. You'll be just fine. Don't worry. You're good. You're good. The big game convention will take place in 4 weeks' time. Do you want to participate? Let's start. Yeah, let's go for that. We're good. Yeah, let's just go for a medium. Oh, we'll be all right. We have Gremlio, the Legend of Gremlio, Young Master 2, and you know, the Legend of Masaki. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So we can still actually do the following, which is we can still do the same things as we did before. The only thing is we need to move up in the world. So let's start with product management. Let's look that up real quick like that. Uh-huh. Detergent. Wow, Gremlio Young Master 2. Wow. We generated quite a bit. Don't worry. It's our first time, so it's okay. It's all good. So when you think about it, when you're like this, publishing contracts. Hi, Ichigo. I followed the progress of Tenkaichi Industries for a while, and it seems that with your recent expansion, you have started developing larger games. Larger games deserve to be seen by more people, and this is where a publisher can come in handy. Of course. Publisher will market and publish your game around the world, just like a book. And they will also help fund development. In return, they will keep most of the profits, but since the game will sell a lot more, it's usually still worth it, of course. I could put you in touch with some publishers so you can look at some available contracts. Just let me know. Jasmine Droke. Find publishing contract as okay. That's been unlocked, so we can do that. So as you can tell, yes. So actually you can work it up to this much or to this much. So usually we're just going to work with people who can do a bit of everything. So let's look through complex algorithms. Tom references. Tristan Ramsey. Yeah, we're all going to have level 1 people, so you know it's all good. So, what we can do is just do the same thing. You make them feel welcome. And while you're doing that, you can actually, you know, look up stuff that you need to look up. Like, how to make your game better. That's all you're doing. You're basically making something out of nothing. That's all it is. You're making something out of nothing, which that is something that is like my go-to skill. But really, it's like I can think of stuff much better than anybody else that I know of. But it's like, with this kind of game, it kind of draws back to when I was younger. when I was like around my preteens, and I used to do a lot of brainstorming. I used to, I mean, when I'm like really into video games, I used to do a lot of brainstorming. I used to do not only brainstorm, but I actually went as far as do playwrights on already existing games. And that's and I think that's probably one of the main reasons of why I can actually do that. But why I'm really that good in trying to excel in this. Most people don't know how to excel in something like this. With creativity, you have to excel. You have to just let it flow. That's all you have to do. And with this game, that's what you mainly have to do. You just have to let it flow. You have just researched your first engine part. To be able to use this in your games, you'll need to create a new engine which includes this part. Ooh, hi again. Heard that you've been very successful in the gaming business and are starting to grow your team. I've updated our client list, so if you're looking for some contract work, let me know. Jason, thank you. Medium-sized contracts have been online. Good. And when you do certain contracts, it will give you basically more money. Because you can still do certain things while you can actually have people work and, bring in a little bit more to the table, as it were. 2 months, the super test will be taken off the market. Okay. Well, what we could do is no, we don't. You want to create hit games and have a world-class team, then training is important. The best results, train your staff regularly, but don't overwhelm them with too many sessions at once. Of course. Okay. Of course, just like an RPG. Well, let's do a bit of challenging. Let's do some game diligence. Let's just train on that, shall we? It helps. And of course, it helps, and it helps the stats. So. You want that to work out in your best position, Well, look at that. 2 games and I earned 3 million. Look at that. So every time you use a bit of your research points, you get a little bit of everything, like game devs, technology goes way up, so does design and research. I mean, technology and design go way up. If it's a double plus, it goes, really, really well. But with one, it just goes up slightly. So you got research and speed, so therefore, whatever you want to do, that's what you have to do. So you got to work around the strengths. Whatever is the weakest, you work around the weakest and make that stronger, as well as whatever they're naturally good at, keep bumping them up. So what we can do is we can develop a new... Well, actually, since I'm already on it, let's make a sequel. So, since this is done, we can make a sequel of Gremlio! Young Master, Detergent, Ramen Rider, The Legend of Saki, Gun Boom, Telefang, Gamer Sentai RCO, Action 64, Dank Memes, yes, Dank Memes, I Am Tetsuo, Vanquaxing, and Gun Bang. So let's go for Gun Bang, okay? Since it first started on the C60, the G64, my bad. The G64. Let's select Gun Bang. Let's see. The sequel to Gun Bang. Good combo. Pick a platform. So actually we'll just... Oh, we got enough money. Let's just bump that son of a bitch up to the 64. Our game engine is the Kuga. Of course, everything is going to cost money, but you know, that's okay. So yeah, everything will be fine. Yes, of course. Yes, yes. Making hype and all that shit. Dear esteemed sir and madam, I'm financial advisor to CEO at Wamoba Oil Limited in Nigeria. I'm writing because I know of your high repute and trustworthiness. Our CEO has authorized me to invest 2.5 mil in technology industry. Tenkaichi, but that's okay. We have the positive. No, okay. If you must, yes, okay, that's fine. Whatever. That's fine. It doesn't matter. That's fine, guys. Just keep it going. This is all you're gonna do. And as you can see, everything is going fine. As you can see, we ain't worried about this, because see, look. It's like, hey, I'm okay with this. Type 16. Oh, from time to time, your employees need to recharge their batteries and go on vacation. You can tell them the employee is needing rest when their efficiency state decreases. Okay, yeah, give them a holiday, just click on them, send them on vacation. Well, since we're doing good, no bugs. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Uh-huh. That can happen. So, you know. You know what? You're doing good. Go on vacation. They tell you, you know, it's okay, you know, it's like, oh yeah, I want to go, I don't want to work. And, again, We're going with the small booth. I mean the medium booth. Yeah, let's go with the medium booth. Gun. ... It's yeah, gun. That's all you need to know. It's gun. See, there you go. And that's how you get your money. Yes, what do the people say about gun? ... It's a 6. It's a 7. It's an 8. Played it for days. And then this one's an 8. Action games work well on it. TS64, of course. And that's how you get mainly more money. So you have gun. Tenkaichi entities have recently released a sequel to their game Gun Dash Bang. The newest game in the series, titled Gun, was met with great responses. Critics praised that Gun ... had a newer engine than the original, really driving technical innovation. And when it's that good, look at that. Numbers start to increase just a bit. Because since it's a sequel, people will notice. That's okay. You start slow, but that's how it is. You gain a little bit more through time, just like you do. Our let's see. Boss, our office could really do with some renovation work. Our computer systems are also out of date. Investing a little more modern office and upgraded computers would be great. Yeah, let's do that. Let's invest. Oh yeah, that's so much better. And see, look at that. Still going up. Dear Tenkaichi Industries, since G3 has become the biggest meetup of game developers every year, we decided to use our name for the greater good. Starting today, we offer different game development challenges throughout the year where game devs from around the world can compete with each other. This will be a great way for game developers to learn something new. You hear that, guys? Learn something new. To the actual real ones out there. You're welcome to join in at any time. There are no prizes, but it should be a great way to increase everyone's skill. The G3 committee. Thank you. And as you can see, it's still going. Ah, yes. The Dreamcast. Parody of the Dreamcast. Remember the Dreamcast? Everybody remembers the Dreamcast, or very few remember the Dreamcast. And look, Gun is still making sales. Let's see, what do I want to do? Because what you want to do is you want to keep developing sequels, if not, if not to like anything like this. So what you want to do is you want to make something better. So like you got. You want to make something really, really good. Let's go back to this one, right? Like Van Quexing. Yes, Van Quaxing, which is a parody of Van Helsing. If people don't get the joke, there you go. That's how it all started with me, Van Quaxing. Yes, let's make a sequel to Van Quaxing. And we shall call this one... I gotta make up something good. Say Van Quaxing. Yeah. Since we did pretty good with this, yeah, let's make it a sequel to the 64. Get to it, guys. So you want to you want to generate as much money as fast as you can. And there you go. Gun. ... is off the market. It sold over 64, near 65,000 units, generating 451,000 in sale. See, look at that. Oh, keep that going, guys. Keep that going. We want to make that hype train running. There's no way you can actually lose unless you just not give a damn. So let's release that game. Quack shoot. Son of Quaxing. Let's see. How did I rate it? 5. 4. 3. 3. And you're not, well, case in point, you will not have basically, something like, you will have just like in real life hits and misses. So therefore, this is like a miss. It's like, well, get a little something, you still get some money out of it. So it's not like you're losing money, Because there are some people who will just leave just because it's meh. And this is why sometimes you need to do research. Oh, it's still good. You, sir, need to go on vacation. You'll be fine. Seems the market has normalized again with no particular strong trends at the moment. That's good. Everything is fine. You just need to go on vacation. It's all good. Makes you better. Don't worry about it. So, we shall make a different engine called the Agito. Get them juices flowing, gentlemen. See, if it's just you, if it's just for you, invest over 100K in a game engine. Your new game engine Agito is now complete. So you can actually pay up front, which, of course, just like with anything else, you take up a contract, they'll take like a small number of, they'll take like, say, 2080. They shave a bit off the top, but you still have to pay up on anything else. So we got something like Coatmeisters, like Coatmasters. Info Games. Blue Bit Games, I forgot what that is. Low Wood Productions. Them names, man. Them names. So, if we so want to, we don't have to. But it kind of helps, just to expand, So let's do some researching on let's say, a new topic. Now, how about spy? Let's do some research on that. So yeah, that means it gives you a little bit of everything for the contracts. How much you can do, and you can pay this much. You will actually get more once you do like something like 4 weeks or something like that. Nah. We're gonna pass this year. That's fine. We'll be okay. You still get to make some money, but you know. That's still good. Do we have that much for that much? Not now. It's okay. Just not now. We have to generate some money in order to make these things happen, you know. Oh, that's not good. And yes, that could happen. Oh, that's fine. Multi-genre. That's fine. Law. Okay, we got law now. You. I also want you to look into airplanes. Make it happen, gentlemen. Because most times, you know, you really just want to make it all work, so. Let's do some contract work so we can get out of the red. Ah, yes, that's a Play System 2, otherwise known as a PlayStation 2. Yeah. I'll take it. Thank you. PC software juggernaut Microsoft, as in Microsoft, has announced today they will enter the game console. Their very own game console called the Inbox. Get it? Xbox. First demonstration. Guys, I think I have the perfect game for this. Guys, I think we have it. It's gonna be a sci-fi RPG. And we're going to use the Agito. Yes, of course. The PlayStation 2. Yes, of course. Let's get to it, gentlemen. That's fine. We will have the best that money can buy. I'll work on the gameplay. You work on the engine. And you work on this. We can do this. We got time. In this case, I will work on the dialogues. You work on the level design. And you work on the AI. Of course, but nobody cares. Let's get it. Let's get into high gear, gentlemen. We have a deadline. You will work on this. You. Oh, wait. You. We'll work on this. And I will work on this. Let's bump this bad boy up to 20, gentlemen. Let's do this! Not now. We're sure we're okay. Let's do this. Yes. Fine L Fantasy, yes. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's right. That's right. Damn right. Damn right. Let's release this bad boy. Yes, and you have earned it. Character progression, dialogue tree, 2D and 3D graphics, version 3 and version 1. Fine Ale Fantasy. Yes, what do the reviewers have to say? 5. 6. Yes. Sci-fi and RPG do great. Make a great combination. Oh, fuck you. As a moment, I don't care. Let's see them numbers. Them numbers will grow, damn it. Them numbers will grow because everybody likes a fine ale fantasy. Look at that. It's generating monies. Look at that. Look at that. And it's still going. Still going. Keep it coming. That's right. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Yes, 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 we know. That's fine. A small number of dedicated fans have asked that we release the source code to one of our older game engines, Kuga. Doing so would surely satisfy these fans, but given that we worked hard on the engine, we can also sell licenses for it and make some money. Alternatively, we could refuse their request completely. What would you like to do? You know what? Let's sell it. We need some money. Oh well. You gotta show the good with the bad, you know. Nah. Nah, let's not. Let's put something into, we'll say, marketing. Oh, no, bear yet. Let's look into that. Of course that happens. Of course that happens. So actually we could just restart it. Back to when we actually were getting some good sales. But yeah, that's what happens when you basically don't have no business sense. Most people just don't understand this game because it does get hard or quite complicated if you don't know what you're doing. I kind of know what I'm doing, so it's like, yeah, if I get a game over, it's no big deal. However, if you do know how to play something like this, it's just basically a simulation in business marketing. I wouldn't recommend it if you're not into this sort of thing, but it's like a simulation. Remember Wall Street Kid that was made by Sofel back in the early or late 80s? Kind of like that, but you're working with games. You're trying to fix everything, so it's like, oh hey. You're basically trying to stay with mainly you're trying to stay in the business while trying not to go bankrupt. That's the whole thing. Basically what you want to do is you want to create you want to create as much as you possibly can, so go with the popular genre. So, let's go with something crazy. From the people who brought you Telefang, we have Telefriend. See, it just works just like that, When your hype goes up, it's really good. When it's trying to reach, we're just trying to reach that market, and all you're getting everything going. Oh, it's good. All is good when you got a little more going on. So it reminded me of playing Vegas Dream, really, if you think about it. So let's release it. Tell a friend. Don't care. Oh well. It's still gonna make some money, regardless of what they say. So that's the only thing. You have to go with the market or go against the market, but most of the times you have to go with the market. See what sells, Because you will lose, and you will gain a few, so it's okay. But you still gain some money from it, so, it's still good. Because that's the only thing. You want to make as much money as you can. So if you lose people, don't worry. As long as you make some money, that's the only thing. But I think I've shown you enough of what this game can actually do. So, I think that's all I need to show you with this thing. I mean, I could make a new one if I so choose to. If I wanted mods, I could do so, but I don't think so. Maybe on my own time, I might just show what I can do at a better level. But this game is pretty good if you have a business sense, or if you're into this sort of thing. If not, it's totally okay, but however works. It's all good. So, I've been the Tenkaichi of gaming, and this was a look at Game Dev Tycoon and the fine folks here at Tenkaichi Industries. Until then, take care, God bless, and as always, Tenkai Muso!